Hi, I'm Amber Coleman.
Hi, I'm Laci Cerrone. Today we're going to talk to you about buying a second home in Las Vegas. Why would you not want to do that?
Why would you not want to do it? Las Vegas isn't it so fun to be in?
So fun.
I mean, but then to just not have to even have to work here, just to come
It's
here.
the greatest city
to
on
be
the
able
planet.
to play on the weekends or
My
whatever.
favorite.
Isn't that the perfect place to buy a second home?
My favorite place in the world. You know it, and if you don't know it now, you do. So Amber and I work together a lot. So I'm a real estate agent. I oversee a team called the Cerrone Group here in Las Vegas, and we've got a team of agents who are dedicated to really selling houses, of course, but more so than ever, we want to help you learn how to live your best Las Vegas life. We want to help you figure this city out because it's not easy, right?
It's not easy.
It's amazing when you do, but it's not easy.
You got to start with the right people.
Yes. Amber is a lender, and you serve more than Las Vegas. We just work in Vegas, but Amber, you actually serve other states, right?
I do. I'm licensed in, well, I'm personally licensed in 2 other states.
Okay.
But my team is licensed in a total of 5 states.
Wonderful. Okay,
yeah.
so we're not just talking Vegas
second home
loans-wise.
information.
Yes.
But since we love Vegas, we might as well talk about Vegas too.
Focusing on Vegas today. So this applies no matter where you want to live. And we really just want to kind of talk to you, Amber, about what the heck does it take to get the lending stuff dialed in, and really what is it going to look like for buying?
Yeah. So the lending on a second home, some people think it's like too hard, you know.
I thought that. I did for a long time.
Yeah, because it just like to have 2 houses just kind of seems daunting, right?
Yes.
But it's really not. So the biggest thing is on a second home, and the other question I'm always asked is, oh, the rate. No, the rate's not. It's the same as a primary residence.
Oh.
So a second home, you're not paying a bump in the rate because in actuality, you're going to live in that house when you're here. You're not renting it to someone else, which makes it a higher risk to the bank, right?
That's where the confusion comes in because people assume second home, I don't live in it, so I'm going to be forced to pay more.
The higher rate. But because you're living in it when you're here, so chances are when you're a homeowner and you're in your house, whether it's your primary house or your second house, you're going to take good care of it.
Wow.
So like a bank's going to give you a better interest rate because you're a lower risk.
I didn't even think that the banks that's how it was framed. So that's actually really helpful to think about that, and it takes the fear out of it, right? It helps you realize,
that's what we're about, right? We take the fear.
No fear, baby, and no judgment.
No limits.
Either.
No limits.
No
we
limits.
Don't like limits.
Yeah. So if I wanted, we have clients all the time who call us who either want to move here permanently or want to move here permanently later. So they want to buy their house now so they can move into it, whenever the time comes or retirement actually hits. Like what's an ideal second home buyer? What does that look like?
Well, sometimes the second home buyer just wants a place to go that has a house.
Right.
Somewhere else in Las Vegas is a great place because of all the entertainment and the things to do.
Yeah.
Sometimes, like I get calls all the time where it's somebody that that's retiring in a year or 2 years or is going to eventually move out to Las Vegas because it's their ultimate dream, but they want to start right now, on the house instead of wait till later.
Right.
So either one of those
So
work.
it's not like there's a perfect candidate. It's not like if you're this, you can now buy a second home. It's open to anyone.
Everybody's situation's a little bit differently. So I'll talk to people all the time that have a little different situation on it.
Yeah.
And it just allows you to get into a house, whatever your situation is, and have a second place.
Love that.
On top. And sometimes it's your first place because you're renting where you're at right now.
Yeah, we have that happen a lot. So people, I think, have this weird notion of, I have to be there before I can buy, or I have to have a job for 2 years before I can buy. There's just so many misinformation, honestly, out there. So I think it's important to talk about that. That's an option that a lot of people don't realize. Like they assume, I live in Canada, or maybe not Canada, I live in New York. I live in New York and I want to buy a house in Vegas. I'm currently renting. I've never bought before. I'm not going to be able to buy because I'm currently out of state. But that's not true, right?
No, it's not true at all.
Wow.
There's a lot of misconceptions. So sometimes if there's something in your mind that's stopping you, just call.
How about you call us?
Fill out, click on the link below and then we'll call you.
Yeah. So are there any special requirements for credit or income or anything that we should maybe talk about?
So when you're looking at a second home, it's straight conventional loans. So straight conventional means that the lower your credit scores are, the higher the rate's going to go. So you're always a little bit better if you have a 720 or above. 680 is not going to hurt you though.
Okay, good.
So I wouldn't go below 680, if you're doing a second home because it might have a hard time with automated systems that we have to run. And then the big thing about second homes is the minimum requirement is 10%.
Okay, so 10% down. So save 10% of whatever you're planning
to spend. Which I don't think is for a second
I actually thought it was 20% for years.
Yeah, a lot of people do. A lot of people think it's way out of reach, but yes, 10% down is what you're going to need.
Wow.
Which is, only it's you know, primary residence, you can get 3% or 5%. So you're just looking at a bigger down payment, same interest rate. And then we have to make sure to debt ratio you for your primary house and your second home.
So what does debt ratio you mean? What does that look like?
Meaning that, so we're going to take what you pay monthly for your primary, add it to what you pay monthly for the second house that you're about to buy, or vacation home, whatever you want to call it, and then divide that by your income. We're going to also add that to your other debts that are on your credit, and then divide that by your income. So we're looking for a certain debt ratio to make sure of what you can qualify for. That's why we always say it's important to call, you know, a lender or myself, so that
or
you
that
can,
lender, or my only lender, and she's the lender.
However you want to say it. But that's why it's important to talk first, because sometimes, you know, you get your dreams going and you start looking at houses online, and it might be out of your price range, or you might be able to afford more. So
I'm so glad you said that. I'm so glad, because that is the biggest thing that happens. You know, people are afraid to reach out too soon. I mean, that's we've heard the clients that we've worked with.
Right? We want no fear.
No fear allowed.
No limits, no fear.
We've been talking to people for the last 3-4 years together who are not buying for another 3 or 4 years, and they are still talking to us every month and checking in with us, and we love it because we get to help them along in their journey, right?
It's really
so fun.
too.
Oh my gosh. But it does happen a lot. Those who do choose to not reach out, even though we're telling you we love you, we want you to call us, they decide, hey, it's just too soon, I don't want to bother them, or they're too busy, or whatever. And the sad part is, I've seen this happen so many times. They'll be clicking on Zillow, looking at houses, they fall in love with one, they click the button that says call to ask for more information, and now they're in this spam system of Zillow. They're getting texted and called and blown up, right? Frustration City. Now this agent won't, it's diminished. Or the other way around is they fall in love with the house and they haven't done the work that they need to get it, and the house is gone before they're able to get it. So
let's get you ready.
Yeah, we have to get you ready, and we don't have to pull credit. We don't have to do any of that if you don't want. It's just a conversation. So, and I don't get to do all that. That's her job. My job is the fun part. Well, hers is fun for her, but mine's totally fun. My job's better than yours, anyway. But truly,
but I love your numbers.
No,
I love
she loves the numbers, and I like showing you the houses.
Yes.
So.
And then the ultimate goal, getting you in your house, like that. It's such a dream to be able to watch other people's dream come true, right?
And it's funny because it's really so much more than a house. It's so much more than a second house.
It's your home.
It's your home. It's your environment. And we want you to know how to make this city come to life for you. It's not about, yay, we got your house, see you later. You know, no, it's, hey, love the house, so happy you're in it. We have an event coming up. We've got a thing happening. Did you know about this in Las Vegas? How about that new coffee shop down the street? Like, it's really important to us that you immerse yourself in the city and do it right.
The city. There's some people that don't do that, and you don't know anybody.
It's sad.
Then they get kind of a little bit frustrated. But
and they leave.
It is important what you do, and showing people like all the different parts about Las Vegas, because it is an amazing place.
You can unlock the city
with so much to do, like so much possibilities. Whether you like the city stuff or the outdoor stuff, like it's everywhere, and everything that you could want is around us.
And I mean, while we're talking about second homes, you know, I know a large portion of the Las Vegas locals buy second homes in Utah, some of them with you, right?
Yeah.
So, because Utah offers a lot more of the outdoor activities and a lot of those really cool things. So it's really neat that we have the ability to not only serve you when you come and land here, but also if you grow and life evolves and your journey gets you to a place where you can buy another home or a vacation home or a cabin or something cool. We got you in Utah too, because that's what Amber's team does, and any other state as well. Like, obviously we can figure it out, but Utah being so close, it's awesome.
It's really just around the corner.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, I have a love for both places.
I know.
Because they're so different, and so like I love diversity a little bit, and they're so different, and they're so close, so you can kind of enjoy both areas.
Yes, these are very high second home cities, very popular for both Vegas as well as anywhere in Utah. So really, this is more than Vegas that we're talking about. I'm focused on Vegas for right now, but we're just really excited to be able to share the info with you to remove the fear, right? Remove the limits, and just let you know there's no judgment. We don't care what your numbers look like. We want you. Judge-free zone. Bing.
And we want you to hit your dreams. Like whatever your dreams are, let's make them a reality.
I want to make like a shiny thing go bing on our teeth when we say judge-free zone. Ching, you know, to make it exciting. We should do that.
That's a good idea.
It's probably not going to happen, so don't be disappointed if you're still watching. But anyway, Amber and I would love to hear from you. If you can't tell, we really want to meet you. We want to hear your story. We want to understand what you need so we can help you plan. That's the whole point. It's about putting that plan together so there's no surprises, and so that Vegas doesn't, I don't know, knock you on your butt a little bit, right? Because it can do that if you don't do it right.
And I think any city that you move into can knock you on your butt when you're not used to it.
When any change can set you off track.
So let's do it right.
Yeah, so we have a link in the description below. We've also pasted it in the the comments section. So if you like this video, please do us a favor, comment below, let us know what you liked, let us know if we missed anything, because we do get off track sometimes, but we try to keep it going.
We have fun when we're together.
We do
so
have
the
too
mind
much
just
fun.
goes crazy.
But we just want to say hi. We want to hear from you. I've got a beautiful team of people that are here waiting to serve you along with me. Amber, the same. So whether you get a hold of me or get a hold of her or you talk to someone else, just know that we are all here with a true mission to show you how to live your best Las Vegas life, show you how to live your best second home life, right? Show you how to really lean into your beautiful journey and never let fear stop you from dreaming, right?
Yep.
Oh,
Let's
man.
make your dreams come true.
Making your dreams come true. Thank you for joining us. I'm Laci.
I'm Amber.
We'll talk to you soon.